Thanks, Andy. Now then, he's the scathing TV judge that makes Simon Cowell look like a pussycat. Craig Revel Horwood, though, is learning some heavenly new habits with former X Factor star.
Yeah, he's directing Alexandra Burke in the stage show of Sister Act, and he joins us now. Is she good? Does she take your direction and your little helpful comments well?
Yeah, I think she was a little bit scared of me to begin with, but then we formed a trust with one another, and she has turned out to be the most incredible comic actress that I've worked with. She is absolutely phenomenal. And I'm not saying that just to put, you know, bums on seats. I'm saying it because it's the truth. She really is quite extraordinary. I know she was quite nervous about our first meeting, and then we just did a lot of workshopping and acting stuff, and she's really come through. She's one of the freest actors I've worked with. It's a really heartfelt story, and I've tried to drive the story home a lot more in this particular production and made the story itself about love, about finding yourself, about, you know, all the things that human emotion sort of entails, which is really, really lovely. And there are some gorgeous, heartwarming moments in it towards the end as well, which is really, really nice to see. I've tried to take all that Broadway splash out of it and bring it back towards the movie that I knew and loved. I think when when I went to Broadway, it sort of became Broadwayified, if you like. Everything was glitzy, gold and sparkly. And I've tried to take a lot of that out and bring the heart of it back, which we've achieved, which I'm really delighted with.
You're quite nice, really, aren't you?
I am very nice, unless I see bad dancing, Kate.
Oh, that might be why I've only seen the nasty side of you.
No, you were gorgeous on the show, were you, my darling? You were Margot Fontaine.
Yeah.
After she passed away. She'd been exhumed. I seriously...
It was brilliant, though. But there's people like you that I love having on the show.
Ben, you're the opposite. You seem evil, and yet you're so sweet. Him, quiet boy face, evil sapping. You'd make a nasty judge. But listen, you're coming up on this series of Strictly We Understand, our own kind of bitchy commented judge, Judge Rinder.
I'm looking forward to that enormously. I know we might have some nice little cat fights, darling.
Now, see, the judge is incredibly competitive and incredibly fit as well. I think people think he sits behind that desk all day and doesn't do anything, but he runs sub-3-hour marathons, he goes to boxing, and he does all sorts of boot camp type stuff. Well, so how do you think he's going to get on?
Well, he's going to need that stamina, that's for sure. And you have to be driven. And if you are a sports person, they generally do very, very well because they're used to criticism. If he can take the criticism on board that I will supply him with, probably in abundance, constructively, he will come back the following week feeling more special and better. And I'm hoping, because he is so into his sport, that he's going to be great at it.
Kind of to mark my 50th birthday, really, rather than anything else. Yeah. And also because fans through social media have said, you know, come on, you lazy whatever, make a new record. So, so it's been great. It's been really good.
And is it right that when you went to America that they heard your voice and they thought you were a black singer?